So I'm going to list a couple of things, and I just want you to kind of rate how easy they are on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being like super easy and 10 being basically impossible. Breathing, eating, showering, assaulting someone. Now, you guys probably said 1, 1, 1, and then 10, because who the fuck would want to assault another human being? I don't know. But for some people on the planet, it's really hard to not do that. And not too long ago, TwitchCon took place and there were quite a lot of streamers there. And 2 of the streamers that were there go by the name of smokezenith and Zake. Now, smokezenith is just kind of a chill Twitch streamer. She just kind of does streams where she sits down, talks to her chat, sometimes plays games, does chubby bunny challenges and whatever else. And Zake, well, he's a bit of an incel, to say the least. He is a fucking loser and one of the biggest piece of shits you will ever see. So I'm going to play you guys a clip of their interaction. It has been around for a while now, but we've got a little bit of recent news about it, which is why I'm finally talking about it. So yeah, here's the clip.
Shirley. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, let's find where we're going.
All right.
I have to move on from that or I'm gonna die.
Now, we didn't see what happened there, but he just motorboated her. With all due respect, you know, if you're not dating that person, even if you are dating that person, you shouldn't just go up to them in the street and do that. I don't know how twisted you have to be in your head, but why? Why do you think that's an okay thing to do? I don't know, but hey, let's carry on.
Yo, Sakey, my man. Oh my fucking gosh. The Sakey just caught up this motherfucker.
It's a different thing.
Anyway, she obviously doesn't seem too upset about what's just happened, and that was quite a big argument that a lot of people were putting out there saying, oh yeah, but you know, if you're smiling after it, that doesn't mean it's that bad. Sorry, I just had to take a moment of silence for that person's brain because it's clearly not working. I'm sorry, what? I don't get it. Like, how the fuck can you possibly argue that? How is that even a question? Just because someone's smiling and laughing, saying, haha, yeah, doesn't mean that you should still do that. Yeah, it might give you the idea that they're somewhat comfortable with it, at least in the moment, but you can't just go up to someone and do that. Like, what?
Look at her face, okay? Look at her face. Yeah. Look at her face.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
You're just saying wow. They don't know what happened.
Yeah, they don't know what happened.
Yeah, we didn't see what happened, but we now know what happened. He grabbed her behind. Like, it's quite obvious that these two are friends, I guess, because they know each other and they are smiling and stuff, but I don't care if you're gay, bi, or straight, or whatever the fuck. There is no world where that ever comes across as okay to do that to someone. Like, I don't care if you're the gay best friend and you're just being funny. Like, you don't do that. Like, that doesn't mean that the other person's going to be comfortable with you doing that. I just want to put out there, I don't know if this guy is gay or straight or whatever the fuck. It doesn't matter. That's the point I'm trying to get at there. I know some people might sit there and say, oh yeah, but he's just being the best friend, the gay best friend. He's just joking. But it's not a joke. It's not funny whatsoever. And that is exactly why Zenith came out on Twitter to say this. I wasn't going to post about it, but this shit makes me feel absolutely disgusting. I've had this on my mind for 3 days and just can't forget it. This was all within an hour of meeting each other too. This isn't okay, man. Oh my fucking gosh. An hour of meeting that person. That's genuinely fucking terrible. When I was saying earlier, you don't just go up to someone and do that. That is exactly what this guy did. I don't know if it's opposite for this guy in his head or some shit like that. Maybe he's just straight out of Stupid Town, but you can't do that. Like you just can't do it. Even if it's as a joke. Yeah, I was just seeing if you were ticklish. Don't you worry, you're not ticklish there. Oh, actually, the first one you were because you laughed, right? Yeah, you found that funny, right? No, I wasn't assaulting you. Like, what a fucking creep. Also, in case anybody tries to defend him because I was laughing, no. Laughing is one of the biggest defense mechanisms. At that moment, I had no clue how to react. I disassociated and went into autopilot mode. Literally couldn't believe that shit really happened. Exactly. Like exactly what I said. Just because someone's laughing doesn't mean that they want that to happen to them. Anyway, she then carried on to say, on top of this, I'm disappointed in the people who were present in my chat at this time saying, my man Zake. LeMayo, did Zake just cop a feel? And I honestly can't blame him. Yes, he committed a crime on my live stream. He did do that. This is the problem with like streaming nowadays. You get a lot of younger people that think shit like that is funny because their brain is just so twisted because they've never actually interacted with people. And for the people that were in that chat and decided that, yes, this is going to be so funny to type, you're an embarrassment. You need to sit down with a mirror in front of you and just look at yourself and say, I'm disappointed with the person that I am, because you really should be. In all, I'm speaking up because nobody should have to go through this. I trusted this man enough to meet up with him in person and he violated not only my trust, but my boundaries. I'm sorry to other women who've gone through this. This is something you shouldn't have to worry about. It really is. Like, there's no other way of putting it. The fact that she just met this guy and then all of a sudden he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna do this and I'm just gonna do that because, yeah, I'm joking, right? Like, I just don't see a world where you can kind of defend this whatsoever. Like at that point, if you're called out for some shit like this, just submit. Just curl up into a ball, apologize, do what you can, but to be honest, that's it. Like you've assaulted someone at that point. Like, you've done fucked up. You're a horrible person. Anyway, obviously Zake had to come out with some apology, and to be honest, it's kind of shit. There's nothing really there to it. It's just some plain ass apology, just saying, wow, I'm sorry, please, I'm not an assaulter. Yeah. As some of you may already know, I made a huge mistake Sunday evening. I turned what was supposed to be a fun evening into a now painful and harrowing experience for a fellow Twitch streamer. You don't fucking say. I crossed the line. I understand the full severity of my actions. I am ashamed and truly and deeply sorry. Honestly, the only way I can actually see this guy like actually apologizing is just handing himself in and getting himself a record. Like, you still did that. Like, I know you can apologize and stuff and she might accept the apology, but that's not going to change anything. She's not going to get any justice for that. She's not going to get any sort of revenge. She won't get any feeling whatsoever. Like, at that point, just go to the police station and say, yep, here's this clip. This was me. I assaulted her. Please put me in handcuffs. Give me a record because I deserve it. Because he does. Like, I understand people make mistakes, but that was no mistake. You know, maybe the first time he kind of might have done it and then briefly, you know, pulled out and said, you know what, I'm sorry, that wasn't a joke. Like, I don't know why I did that. I was trying to be funny. I felt awkward. Like maybe you could justify it twice, maybe, but I still can't. The fact that he did it is what worries me. It really does, because I doubt she's the first person he's done this to with the amount of confidence he had whilst doing it. Anyway, he carried on with his stupid fucking apology saying, words cannot express my full regret. You've basically already said this shit. Furthermore, once again, not only want to, oh brother, you've already said this. This is not the position I want to be in, and this is not an example of acceptable behavior from anyone. Yep, we all know that. There's no way to excuse or take back my actions, regardless of context, not make light of my behavior, my disregard for boundaries and trust. Okay, so basically, his apology. Hey, look, I'm really sorry. I did a bad thing. Furthermore, I'm sorry. I did a bad thing. Look, I'm sorry for the people that saw that. I did a bad thing. You're not doing anything here. This is a huge wake-up call for me, and I want to take accountability for my awful actions and decisions. I will no longer be drinking and will be seeking counseling. You know what? I respect that. He's actually said something valuable. He's apologized for what he did. He's actually making some changes in his life. Okay, he might have been drunk whilst he did this, but even so, like, brother, you shouldn't be doing that. Getting counseling, hey, I actually rate that. He's genuinely going out of his way to make a change. I will commit to making sure that I never repeat the same mistakes I have on that day. I will also be respecting her wishes and seize any communication I have with her. I respect all of those who make the decision to step away from associating with me at this time. That last bit was actually quite powerful. That first bit was kind of just blabbering on, boring PR shit, saying, yeah, sorry, yeah, sorry, just gonna say, yeah, sorry. Like, he should have just started off by saying that last bit and then probably apologizing a little bit more and speaking a little bit more about what he's gonna do. Yeah, as of right now, this piece of shit is banned on Twitch and YouTube. Thank the fucking Lord for that. But yeah, man, I really hope this guy gets the help that he needs. I hope he actually stops drinking, but I don't want to give him any sort of glory for doing that, because he shouldn't have been doing those things in the first place. I mean, my fullest respect to the victim here. She's dealt with this extremely well. You see a lot of people crash out when shit like this happens to them. They go absolutely fucking bananas and they just throw everything up on Twitter. But no, she's done a good job at kind of keeping things private, obviously addressing what needs to be addressed. But yeah, man, I really hope she recovers well from this. It's completely fucked up that someone can do that. And yeah, that's about it. See ya.